As a fan of musicals, I've seen a lot of weird stuff. Some good, some decent, and some that make the Cats movie seem like a masterpiece. You have the semi-normal stuff, like you have the amazing Star Kid with their Harry Potter musical, the people that turn video games into small-scale musicals, like the people with random encounters or Man on the Internet. And then there's things like this.
Today is our graduation, so screw the laws of aviation.
That right there might be something we should discuss another time. Just recently, with the power of the internet, this musical brought many theatre nerds together to create a project that became the first large-scale musical event of the new year. How about we talk about Ratatouille, the TikTok musical?
Remy, the Ratatouille, the rat of all my dreams.
For us to fully understand the story behind this, we must go back to March of 2013, when it was announced that Disneyland Paris would get in the Ratatouille ride by the name of
L'aventure totalement toquée de Remy.
Or, known in English, Ratatouille, Remy's totally zany adventure. The ride is a trackless 3D dark ride, not unlike the Mystic Manor in Hong Kong Disneyland. You're shrunk down to the size of a rat as you scurry through the kitchen, avoiding chefs and customers alike. This was part of Toon Studios' expansion, which started off as a kind of Paris version of Mickey's Toontown. Along with the Ratatouille ride, there was Crush's Coaster, which is a spinning coaster where you ride turtles along scenes of Finding Nemo, and the Toy Story Playland, which has the RC Racer Shuttle Coaster, the Slinky Dog Caterpillar ride, and the Toy Story Parachute ride. While Crush remained original to Paris, and Playland was adapted to an area in Hollywood Studios, which had different attractions compared to the Euro Disney counterparts. However, on the 15th of July 2017, at the D23 Expo, it was announced that Epcot's France Pavilion would be getting a clone of the Ratatouille ride. With construction starting in 2019, it was set to open in the summer of 2020. That was until everything shut down. I think we all know the cause of that, but the very word will get this video age restricted, so I will refer to the situation as Colin. Colin hit the world hard and nobody was sure what life would become. Everyone just watched as the hours ticked by in their homes. Some people just sat watching Netflix while others decided to create their own content. You had celebrities who tried to cure the world with a song, you had YouTubers unable to trust each other, and you had TikTok reaching out to so many more people with trends like the grocery store musical, where people created a musical song out of just a couple fighting in a grocery store.
And we're fighting in the grocery store, and I love you, but I don't know if I like you anymore.
It started with just a small duet and expanded with weird stuff like a can of soup.
And we're fighting in a grocery store, the place that I work with from 9 to 4. I'm a can of soup. I'm on my own.
Fine. And we are.
In this grocery store. The grocery store.
Daniel, please, you can make this work. We are better than this.
I'm a can of
Because I love you.
But I don't I'm a can of soup.
No, please,
We close at 9.
This whole video is really going to show that I have no idea how TikTok works. I don't even have it installed. I had to consult people who actually know what TikTok is to understand it. Anyway, Le Festin, the main theme of Ratatouille, was used in videos of bad cooking. However, the musical Ratatouille did not come to be until August. That's when a user by the name of Emily Jacobson was just browsing online when she saw the news of the Ratatouille ride. At this time, the ride was starting to take root as the new expanded area for the ride and new nearby creperie could be seen from Skyliner. This was also when guests started returning to the park just like dolphins to the water. Nature was indeed healing. From that news, Emily recorded a song which was an ode to Remy the rat.
Remy, the Ratatouille, the rat of all my dreams. I praise you, my Ratatouille. May the world remember your name.
And with that, the seed had been planted as TikTok went wild. It started to go viral as large creators like Brittany Broski did their own version of it. It did take a few months until Daniel Mertzloff created his own version of it, which acted as a kind of finale of this supposed musical. Ironically, the first official song of the musical was the finale. This version is what launched the musical. Before that, it was just a song but now there was something to expand upon. Theatre students and professionals who've been stuck in their houses for half a year because of Colin now had a cause to get behind. You had dancers, set designer, and even the artist Jesse Siswick created one of the greatest playbill covers of all time. It was not long till the bigwigs at Disney found out, and the first thought of many was, get ready to be taken down. Disney has never been happy about sharing their branding in the past. Take the huge copyright case with Mickey Mouse, but this all broke away as the hope was created as the Disney Broadway brand tweeted out lyrics of the musical. This symbol of hope blew away the despair that we all felt. I can't escape Danganronpa even when I'm not making a Danganronpa video. Anyway, that is when they revealed there will be a Ratatouille musical directed by Lucy Moss. Lucy Moss was a perfect choice for a TikTok musical. For those unaware, Lucy Moss created a small musical. One, you might not have heard of, called Six. Six is another musical that went viral on TikTok, with songs All I Want to Do being the most popular of the soundtrack. This performance be a way to donate to the Actors Fund as well, which supports performers and behind the scenes workers in the performing arts and entertainment, which, Colin has shut down theatres, leading to many actors and backstage people out of a job. The arts really needed the funding, and it's the only way the arts will keep on going for the years to come. With all the work beginning on the show, it was revealed that it wasn't be a full-length show, but a 50-minute show using different camera recordings spliced together, kinda like the TikTok collab feature replicating the origin of it. The cast was mostly people known from Broadway themselves, like Andrew Barr-Feldman playing Linguini, which honestly, to give a small review of the show here, this was a perfect choice having the Dear Evan Hansen actor here. There's a small issue that comes up however, with so many creations. Which songs will make it to the final show? Nearly all the songs used came from TikTok creators. Anyone Can Cook is the only song in the musical that is actually sung by the original creator in the actual show. He might look a bit familiar to those Disney fans as he plays Bertram in the Disney Channel original show Jessie, along with playing the original Horton in Susico and Fester in the Addams Family musical. Kevin Chamberlain plays Gusteau here as he sings about the motto Anyone Can Cook.
Doesn't cook, but he could. You know what I always say. Anyone can cook, anyone can cook. All you have to do is look inside yourself. Anyone can cook. You could even write a book. It could sit right next to mine, there on that shelf. There's not a soul who could tell you how to broil or to braise. A casserole can be droll, but if you want to amaze, try some wine, it's divine when you want to deglaze.
I don't want to name every name of the cast member, but I just want to point out Wayne Brady's dedication in the show to actually go full mouse with the costume. He really is a fox. You get it? The other songs that made it in the show are
Don't waste your whiskers on dreaming. Try to see life as I do. Take in the smell of it steaming. This wonderful dump here in front of you.
Come on, little chef, you know what they say. Anyone can cook if they have the perfect guide. But in this case, we also have to find a place for that tiny guy to hide. But still, hey!
None is simple, and all of the different cooking times, but must arrive on the customer's table at exactly the same time. Hot and perfect, every second counts, and you cannot be mommy. Do you understand? Not particularly. You are such a stupid boy. Just listen to me.
So, Remy, don't look so gloomy. This is your duty to grow. The rat's way of life is the way to go.
I found an apple core. I found a piece of bread. I found a Band-Aid. Strike what that last guy said.
Well, it looks like it's the judgment day. The boy has so much to explain. Conspiring with a rodent, hey, can you imagine that? Well, it seems as though this parasite is feeding people's appetites. He's cooking, and I testify, I knew I smelled the
Ratatouille, served to peasants and the like. Ratatouille, do I dare humor it with a bite? When I review foods abroad, they look on me with dread. No need to seal the coffin, for this restaurant is dead.
the cast casted, the director chosen, and the music picked. You need someone to bring that music together. The orchestra of the show was the Broadway Sinfonietta, an all-female, identified, majority women of colour orchestra. So, at 7 PM on the 1st of January, or for me, midnight on the 2nd of January, the stream went live and it was a hit. Over just a weekend, it had raised over $1 million to the Actors Fund. Just in perspective, an average Broadway show ticket revenue raises $950,000 for just a week. This managed to reach $1 million in a single day. It goes to show the power of the internet to come together to create something for just a good cause. Is this a step towards getting theatre more accessible to the general public? Who knows, but this is one thing I know. Colin might have sucked, but it did lead to the events to help Remy to become the rat of all our dreams. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please definitely go support the Actors Fund, even if you weren't able to watch the show through the website. The arts have struggled, and even us in the UK, as we go into a second lockdown, the arts are going to take another massive hit. The links to show your support can be found in the description. I will be reviewing this show later on as part of an upcoming project, so stick around the channel if you want to see that. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to leave a like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Anyway, you rats, hope to see you guys next time. And boop!